It's about this time of the day the doors at the St. James Tea Room open for tea. Now everyone is welcome for a couple of hours of time away from the pressures of everyday living. And ladies, why not invite the man in your life to get away with you? Rest, reflection, and of course relationships are key here for an afternoon tea at the St. James Tea Room. With us this morning we have our good friends Daniel and Mary Alice Higbie. Good to see you again.
Good morning.
It's always nice to have tea with you both.
Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Tell us about the friends that walk through your doors.
Well, sure. Most of the people who come here fall into four main types. We have men and women in relationships. Because relationships are so important. We have high-pressure job holders, people who have a lot of stress in their job, and they need an experience that just takes them away. We also have events and meetings, 2 to 40 people, and then the final one is what we call the creative class. We get a lot of people who are creatives, who create either businesses or art or music. We have a lot of local authors and artists. So most of the people who come fall into those categories.
Now, having a cup of tea can be a bit intimidating. Sometimes we think of just the ladies having afternoon tea.
Sure.
Do you get many men that come through?
We're getting more and more, and I think it's because the men are realizing that tea is not just an alternative to coffee, but a tradition in its own right. So as they learn that, sometimes they still struggle with thinking that they have to know what to do at any given point. And really, tea is not about that at all. It's about enjoying yourself, resting, and relaxing. So you don't need to worry about the etiquette per se. Just come and enjoy. That's the whole point.
And part of the problem that we've seen is that men are still caught in that old cultural thing that happened in 1773
Yeah.
when the 13 colonies were tea-drinking peoples, and suddenly overnight they became coffee-drinking people. And so if you drank tea soon after 1773 and the Boston Tea Party, you were a traitor. So that has followed us through all these years, and we're beginning to see a break in that cultural thing. So I'm glad to see that.
Yes,
we need it.
Yes, and it's quite an experience here at the St. James Tea Room, having tea and of course some finger foods as well that you have
sure,
available.
sure.
Yes, and men don't have to worry at all about being intimidated by etiquette. It's all finger food, it's plenty of food, and it's just a time to relax and lean back and enjoy the food and enjoy your company.
And feel at home.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's the whole point.
And a couple of gentlemen that have made the St. James Tea Room home we have with us today, Francisco and Jerry. Good to see you both this morning.
Good morning.
Good to have tea with you.
It's very nice.
And you both have been coming for many years. Jerry, how many years?
Since 1999, when Mary Alice first opened down in the Old Town area.
And what's the experience like for you?
Well, it's a wonderful experience because we come here with our family often, and it's relaxing and time for us all to be together that couldn't occur in a fast-paced restaurant. This is very, very quiet here.
And I see you agreeing, Francisco.
Oh, absolutely. Julie and I discovered the St. James Tea Room in 1999 as well, and we made it a tradition. We come every month to just celebrate having each other's company.
And celebrating one another, celebrating ourselves, our life now, which is so important. We tend to think of the past and the future. Let's think of the present, and that is exactly what you're going to do here at the St. James Tea Room. And what do you value about this place, Jerry?
It's quiet and it's unhurried, and it has wonderful tea.
That's important. How about you, Francisco?
Oh, it's really a time to just be with each other, spend some time together, and enjoy each other's company.
Yeah, why not make it a date afternoon with your loved one and your friends too? Well, thank you for sharing your stories with us this morning, and let's have some tea.
Definitely.
Thank you. Make your reservations for your holiday parties and business meetings now. The St. James Tea Room is located at 320 Osuna Northeast, or give them a phone call. The phone number's on your screen. That's 242-3752.